Welcome to today's episode of Makeup Therapy. Today we're talking about the power of a glowing makeup routine and finding strength in faith. I am so excited for you guys to join me on today's episode. My name is Steph Osita and I'm so excited for you to be here. And we are going to be having this continuous series of makeup therapy, which is using makeup to heal ourselves from the outer part and also on the inside part of our hearts. And I'm so excited to have all of you guys here, and this is the best place for you to be. Some quotes here. I'll be looking down at it once in a while to make sure that you guys are, I'm giving you guys what I wrote down because I wrote down some very interesting quotes. So you want to start up with your skincare. When it's morning during the day, I already cleansed my face. I always go in with this aloe vera gel as my moisturizer because I get really oily skin and I really want to make sure that I'm properly hydrating my skin for the day. Do not forget to go in with your SPF as that is important. So I'm going to dive right into faith. Speaking of faith, in the words of Susan L. Taylor, she said that seeds of faith are always within us. Sometimes it takes a crisis to nurture or encourage it. When it comes to seed of faith, it is so important. We all have a little bit of faith in us. We all have one sense of faith in us, and sometimes it takes when it takes us being in a crisis or struggling to something for us to see that faith manufacture. Faith is what gets us up from bed every morning and for us to go to school or work or whatever you do. Faith is what keeps us going in life as human, because in one way or the other we all have faith in something. We have faith in human. Some people have faith in humans, some people have faith in God. As a Christian, I have undying faith in Christ because I know he's going to keep me safe and sound and protected. Do not forget, when doing your eyebrows, sometimes you don't have to be precise, like this one is looking really bushy, but I'm going to make sure that I clean that out properly when I'm done carving it out. So I'm going in with brow pencil. I always go in with this brow gel to kind of fill in my brows, then I'll go in with brow pencil to fill in wherever I have space remaining, and that's like the best way I get the most natural brows ever. For this glowy look, you'll be using more of liquids than powder, and I just want to dive into a Bible portion reflecting to what I said about faith earlier on. In Hebrews, I'm going to be looking down to say, in Hebrews 11:1, it said, now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Now, you having faith is like believing in somebody when the person, if I'm to say, oh, I would help you get something. You're having faith in me and you really need that thing for, let's say, a project. You have a project and you really need money, or you really need maybe let's talk in regards to makeup. You really need a makeup look for an occasion you're having. And I promise you that I'm going to be doing your makeup for that day. Now, you're believing in me to come through with my words. Me telling you that I'm going to be doing this makeup look on you is giving you an assurance that, oh, I'm going to be doing this for you. So you're going to be believing in me for that day. You're going to be having faith in me. So we have faith in different people. We have people have faith in different things. Some people have different gods they worship, and they are believing in their gods to come through for them regardless of what the situation is. Believing in having a good day could literally help you in getting up from the bed. Like this morning, I woke up feeling okay, fine. No matter what it is, I just have to give this day my all, because I know my all is the only thing I have to offer to have an amazing day. And before you would know it, I am having good news and testimony coming back to back. I literally had a very wonderful conversation with my husband this morning. So sometimes just getting up from your bed, you might think it's by your power, but it's because you're having faith and believing in having a good day, and that's why you sit up from your bed. Going into your car and driving your car for the day, you are believing in God. Or if you don't believe in God, for those that don't believe in God, you're believing that your car would not fail you and you would not have an accident for that day. So it's basically we believe in something. We all have faith. We believe in a particular thing or a particular being or in a particular instrument to do the thing according, like to do what they're supposed to do. We believe in things as human beings. That's all we do. I'm going to go straight in to set my face with a powder because I do not want that under eye to crease. I would set it right up with my powder before I even go into bake. And yeah, I'm using a brush because I don't know, I love using brushes a lot. I do. So I just want to set that in place while I go ahead and do the rest of my face. I'm going to go back to my contour. I'm going to contour my face and the rest. I'm going in with a blush on my face. This is a liquid blush, and I'm basically using that to make my cheek and my face glow because we need to glow from within. That is basically the skills of this makeup. So I'm just going in with a blush and I'm putting that at the high point of my cheek. While setting my face, I'm going to go into a little bit personal experience with faith. As a Christian, I do have my faith in Christ, and I'm just going to share with you my experience. Depending on whatever you have your faith in, like I said, this is a non-judgmental space. I'm not judging you. You could literally be a Muslim or, you know, be from wherever you're from. I don't really care. So do whatever, like believe in whatever you believe in. I don't care does not mean I don't care about you. I don't criticize. So I'm just going to talk about a personal experience. The personal experience was in 2020. I found out I was pregnant, and at the time we were already talking about getting married, but we are not financially ready to have a kid. We were talking about getting married. There was plans in work for me to get proposed to, but we weren't ready for a kid. And when we found out I was pregnant, we decided to talk to family members, and a lot of people said we shouldn't even have the baby. We should get rid of it, like we're not ready. And there was so much to be said. But I went to God. I remember going to God that period, and I cried and I told him, God, I had an agreement with you that I wasn't going to do this to myself. And I prayed and I cried, and now you've given me a child that so many women out there are looking for. Women are going about crying and begging for a child, and you just dropped a child on my lap. And I'm like, what better way to serve you than to do this? I am hoping that you wouldn't let me go through this experience alone. I am hoping that you would do this with me. I'm going to use my bronzer as an eyelid shade, to just kind of give me a bronzy glowy look. I don't know if you know what I'm going for. So I told God, I'm hoping on you to do this for me with my husband, because we have no other person but you. People said what was said. A lot was said, and honestly, now looking back, I am so glad that's the decision I made. I have a beautiful and amazing daughter. If you go to my channel, you would see videos I have of her. She makes my day wonderful, and we are so financially stable, way above what I didn't think we would come back up so quick, and step up so financially, and everything would just be so better. So that was with faith. I made that decision with faith. Did I know what was going to happen after a couple of years? No, I was scared. Like, honestly, I was, but God came through for me. Having faith and believing in Christ was what got me through that hard moment. It got me not to give up. Hell, I even thought of taking my own life, but going through that with Christ and having faith in God that he wouldn't forsake me made me go through it, and I came out with an amazing family, a man that loves me, a child that wakes up every morning and tells me how much she loves me, being her mom. She tells me, Mommy, I love you, and she's just 3 years old. And that's like one of the most amazing stories for me personally that I could tell to anyone, that this is my experience, and having faith got me through it. So your faith could lift you up from the bed. It could make you go to that conference. There's this conference you've been dying to go to. There's this amount of people you've been trying to talk to, but you don't know how to do it. Having faith would get you through that. Having faith would make you think you can achieve even that thing you don't think you can achieve. I have a business. Hell, it's because of faith. I have a job. It's because of faith. I have a family that loves me. It's faith. Everything that has happened to me over the course of my lifetime, it's all faith. I'm trying to set in my blush right now. It's all faith. I would not be who I am if not God, if not my faith, if not the way I believe in myself. You believe in yourself. Let's put aside religion for an example. Let's put aside religion. My faith in myself is what gets me going. My faith in myself is what makes me who I am. My faith in myself is what makes me believe that I can do things. So you need to wake up every morning believing strongly in yourself that you can achieve that. You can go to that meeting. You can pitch that project. You can do it. I believe in you, and I hope you believe in yourself too. God has done really amazing things for me and my family, and I am beyond grateful for all the things He has done for me. I am so grateful that you guys were able to join me today on makeup therapy. And I just want to tell you how much you should have so much faith and so much confidence in yourself and in God. And I hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you and look beautiful while doing it as you join me in creating this wonderful yet simple makeup look. I love you guys so much. Until next time, peace out. Do not forget to like and follow and also share this video for somebody that needs a little bit of boost to know that their day is going to be okay. You just need to get up from that bed and move on about your day and believing in God that no matter what it is, you are going to overcome. So do well to like, subscribe, and follow this channel as we continue to do more makeup therapy. She's not hearing me.